Last week, my nephew Gregory shared a prophetic word he had as a kid that manifested later in life. As I was hanging out with him and the family at the beach this summer, he actually shared two more really cool stories of a word of knowledge that were really accurate.
Somebody ought to have a testimony. Somebody ought to stand on their feet and testify. Woo! Testify. Testify.
Are you ready to testify?
You remember that time at the Bible study when you got a word from the Lord talking about that guy? What was his name again?
Toby.
Oh yeah, Toby.
I remember that. I remember walking into the room and I felt the Holy Spirit tell me that someone's brother had Crohn's disease and that God was going to heal him. After the worship was started, we were all praying for like 10 minutes. I just said it. I was like, hey, does anybody have a brother named Toby? And this girl named Elena, who I'd never met before, raised her hand and was like, yeah, that's my brother's name's Toby. And I was like, does he have Crohn's disease? And she just looked super shocked and was starting to tear up. She's like, yes. I was like, well, God told me that he's going to heal Toby and restore him to full health.
Wow.
And she started crying, man. And you remember, you were there.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like, subscribe to Spirit Life, and shout out to Bruce. When I was 13 years old, me and my mom and my grandma were all riding in the car, stopping by Chick-fil-A to get something to eat in the drive-thru. And as the lady in the intercoms was speaking, I felt the Holy Spirit just tell me to close my eyes and listen. And I closed my eyes and was listening for God's voice. And as the lady was speaking, taking our order, I heard God say that she was suffering from celiac disease, and that God was going to heal her, and that He had been hearing her prayers. So as we were pulling around through the drive-thru, I was 14 at the time, so I was kind of shy and didn't want to talk to a stranger. So my mom was talking to the lady for me, and she asked for Michaela, who was our intercom person. So Michaela came to the front, and my mom told her, hey, my son's name is Gregory. He feels like he got a word for you. He says that God told him that she had a heart condition. And she started crying. And it was a really intense moment. And my mom asked her, do you have a heart condition? She said, I have celiac disease and heart murmurs that run through my family. And this is passed on from generations. And my mom told her, God says that He's going to heal you, and He's been hearing your prayers, and He's going to restore you to full health. And she started crying even more, and by that time a bunch of Chick-fil-A employees had gathered around the window and were all listening and super interested in what was happening. So it was cool, because that was also like a testimony and a witness to all of the employees, and they were all getting to see this happen. And it was a really cool experience. If you've ever received or given a prophetic word, let us know in the comments below, and we'd love to talk to you about it and share with others. And like and subscribe to Spirit Life.